Honestly, when you start investing in the share market, you usually get comfortable with the first app you use, and that app starts feeling like the best one. But for new investors or people who don't invest very often, the question of which app to open an account with becomes very important. Ideally, you want an app that lets you invest easily, has a simple interface, doesn't have high charges, and offers more than just stocks, like investing in the US stock market or SGVs, etc. But the real problem is, who has the time to compare all of them? Don't worry, we have done all that work for you. You just need to watch the video until the end, and if you like it, give us a thumbs up. Before we start the video, we just have one small request. We put in a lot of hard work to make this video. We had to do some crazy research to dig out all this data for you. If you like the video, just leave us a nice comment. So let's start the video. The first thing we need to look at are the opening and maintenance charges for all the apps, because that is one of the most important factors. Right now, no app charges you to open an account. Zerodha used to charge rupees 200 a while ago, but they have made it free again. Mstock has a free option, but they also have a pro plan for rupees 999, which significantly lowers many other charges. We will talk about those lower charges later. Account maintenance charges, AMC. When we talk about account maintenance, we have divided the platforms into three categories. First, if your invested amount is less than rupees 50,000. Second, if it is between rupees 50,000 and rupees 2 lakhs. Third, if it is greater than rupees 2 lakhs. For investments less than rupees 50,000, no app charges or any fees required. But Paytm Money rupees 360 and Motilal Oswal rupees 480 charge a platform fee irrespective of your investment amount. GST will apply separately to all these charges. For amounts between rupees 50,000 and rupees 2 lakhs, Zerodha and Angel One charges you rupees 100 plus GST. Motilal Oswal charges rupees 199 plus GST and 5 paisa charges rupees 300 plus GST. For 5 paisa, the maintenance charges is fixed at rupees 300 plus GST for any amount greater than rupees 50,000. For amounts above rupees 2 lakhs, Zerodha charges rupees 300 plus GST. Angel One charges rupees 240 plus GST, and Motilal Oswal charges between rupees 300 and rupees 800. Here I want to mention two things. First, out of 11 apps, 5 apps, Grow, Upstocks, Shunya, Dhan, and Ind Money have a zero maintenance charge, regardless of the amount you invest. Second, Angel One and Motilal Oswal gives you the first year's maintenance for free. Normal charges apply from the second year. Second is brokerage charges. Now let's look at the brokerage charges for all these brokers. Whether you invest for the long term or trade for the short term, you still have to pay a brokerage charge. If you invest for the long term, meaning you hold the shares for more than one day, brokers charge you a delivery fee. If you buy and sell shares on the same day, you pay intraday charges. Zerodha and Dhan के charges almost same है, आपको zero delivery charges लग रहे हैं. Intraday के लिए they charge you rupees 20 और 0.03% whichever is lower. ये जो intraday charges होते हैं, ये दोनों buying and selling पे लगते हैं. Futures के केस में Zerodha intraday जैसे ही charge कर रहा है, and options के केस में it charges you flat 20 rupees. यहाँ पे धन रुपीज 20 और 0.03% चार्ज कर रहा है. यार इस वीडियो में कमोडिटी एंड करेंसी के चार्जेस नहीं कवर कर रही, उसके लिए मैं अलग वीडियो बनाऊंगी. नाउ लेट्स लुक एट व्हाट अदर टाइप्स ऑफ चार्जेस दीज एप्स अप्लाई. देयर आर एक्चुअली 10 other types of charges like STT, transaction charges, turnover charges, and stamp charges, but those are generally fixed for all brokers. They are regulatory charges that everyone has to apply. The charges listed below are a bit more variable, so let's understand them. First is DP, Depository Participant Charges. DP charges are applied only when you sell a stock. The charge in the table is for one company, whether you sell 1000 shares or just one share of that company. The charge remains the same. Shunya is the cheapest here at rupees 9 plus GST, followed by 5 paisa and Dhan at rupees 12.5 plus GST. Zerodha, Grow, Mstock, Motilal Oswal and Ind Money charges rupees 13.5 plus GST. Upstocks is the most expensive at rupees 18.5 plus GST. At B, we have payment gateway charge, money transfer. This is the charge for transferring money into your account. Transferring up to rupees 2 lakhs via UPI has no charge. Above rupees 2 lakhs, you must use NEFT or RTGS, for which the charges are mentioned. Dhan, Grow and Angel One have made this free. Shunya charges rupees 7, the rest charge between rupees 9 and rupees 11. Now we have auto square off penalty. When you do an intraday trade, you have to buy and sell the stock on the same day. You have until 3:15 p.m. to square off your position. If you forget to square off before the 3:15 p.m. cutoff, the broker will do it on your behalf and and charge you a penalty. Only Shunya charges no penalty. Some brokers like Dhan, InMoney and Angel One charge a penalty of rupees 20 plus GST. The rest of the brokers charge a penalty between rupees 50 and rupees 60 plus GST. Charges in practice, intraday and delivery. Now, tell me honestly, after seeing all these charges, did you actually understand which broker will be the cheapest for you in practice? No, right? That's why I have made things even simpler for you. I went onto all the platforms and calculated all the charges for you. For example, if I calculate the charges on Zerodha for an intraday trade, I will assume I bought a share at rupees 100 and sold it at rupees 105, a 5% profit, and I bought or sold 100 units. I should have made a profit of rupees 500, but after cutting all the charges, the actual profit was rupees 488.92. This means rupees 11.1 went to charges. I compared the intraday charges on all the app this way. This makes the picture clearer. Here, it's clear that Shunya has the lowest charges, followed by Motilal, Dhan, and then Zerodha. Paytm Money and 5 Paisa's charges are absolutely outrageous. I did the same activity for delivery charges where I calculated for a rupees 1000 profit scenario. Even in this case, Shunya is the cheapest, which we could tell from their charge structure. But Dhan is also quite decent, followed by Zerodha, Grow, and Ind Money. Again, 5 Paisa and Paytm Money's charges are relatively too high. So the picture is starting to get clear now. Now let's talk about active users and ratings. Let's just look at the downloads and reviews for all the apps. More than the downloads, I want you to focus on the number of active users. You won't find this data anywhere else. We dug hard to find it. Grow has the most active users, followed by Zerodha, then Angel One and Upstocks. All other apps have less than 10 lakh active users. Shunya looked great with its charges, but its active user base is quite low. There is a high possibility they kept their charges low just to start with. When we look at ratings and reviews, Zerodha's rating has dropped significantly in the last year. There have been multiple cases of platform failure. I feel their tech is not keeping pace with their user base. Grow looks fine across all parameters with a decent rating. Upstocks, in my opinion, is not very user friendly for beginners. I would not prefer 5 Paisa or Paytm Money due to their relatively high charges. I also would not prefer Motilal Oswal and Mstock due to a lack of transparency in their charges and pricing. That leaves us with Angel One, Dhan, and Ind Money. Before revealing my top 3 picks, as you can see, we put in a lot of effort to bring this information to you. If you like the video, please leave a nice comment. It will motivate us to work harder. My top 3 picks for the best share market app in 2024 to 25. Looking at all the parameters, here are my top 3 picks. First pick is Grow, a very user-friendly app with almost all the features and decent charges. It is undoubtedly the best app for beginners. Second is Angel One. Angel One is decent for both beginners and pros with fair charges and a good interface. And my third pick is Dhan app. It has lot of features with a decent interface and charges are also quite low. But it might be a little overwhelming for beginners because of the sheer number of features. In the end, I want to ask you a question. Do you often feel confused which mutual funds to pick? How much to invest in equity versus debt? How much risk is right for you? If you are just investing based on random YouTube or Instagram tips, that's exactly where Zomint comes in. Zomint is an AMFI registered mutual fund distributor. We don't give random best funds list, we build a proper portfolio for you based on your goals, income, and risk profile, and then actively monitor and manage it. We are already managing portfolios for more than 400 customers with simple explanations, clear reasonings, and proper hand holding. From where do I start to markets are falling, what should I do now? If you want us to build and manage your investment portfolio, you can book a free call with us using the link in the description.